Okay, All Bay Music Magazine. Let them know who you are.
Hey man, it's your boy Marble 101, man. DB's Palo Alto in the building, DG.
Okay. So, what inspired your stage name Mobbin 101?
Oh man. Well, of course, I'm always in motion, Everybody always telling me, like, bro, you always mobbing around, man, moving around with a head of steam, you feel me? And I've always been a man of business. So mobbing is actually an acronym, you feel me? Man of business because it's necessary.
Okay. So in terms of music, when did you start making music?
Seriously, this year, 2021, in May, that was my first drop, Mobbing 2.0, you feel me? Shout out my niggas at Stockout, LeBird 24, Nicky 900, you know what I mean? The song was already done, and then of course, given the title Mobbing, it's like, it's only rightfully fitting that I went ahead and jumped on the joint, and now here we are.
So, the first time you ever freestyled or did anything that, involved you creating was this year? You never freestyled, you never...
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, definitely, like old school. You know what I'm saying? Back with some of my OGs, we were like when they first dropped, back with Bad Day to School that dropped this shit, young fellas, you feel me? Bunk, you know what I mean? Rest in peace, Stone, you feel me? All back then during that time, it definitely was, that's really when you wanted to showcase what you had, you feel me? See if you can go ahead and box with them one time, on the beat. But I was always in the sports though, football was always my thing. So for me, it was just like whenever I knew I had the time to give it, then I'll go ahead and give it.
So you definitely have experience in music before this year. You're back at it this year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How young were you when you first started venturing into the creation of making music?
I probably was around like 14, 15.
Okay. Dope. So, how did your upbringing in EPA influence you into a music career?
Oh man, it's the cage. You know what I mean? Aside from sports, I knew that we needed another little outlet. Obviously school is definitely important. You feel me? Education is highly important to me. You feel me? But I needed something else to keep it interesting. You know what I mean? So aside from sports, I always took a music class. That was always my thing. The section, you got a lot of pits, like I said, you got a lot of pits in the cage. You feel me? Somebody got to try to be an alpha at all times. You feel me? Somebody's always trying to take yours, if you will. So you want something to call your own. So when you're in the booth, you know what I mean? Or for me, as a corner, when you're on that island, it's only you. You know what I mean? It ain't no you leaning on somebody or none of that. I mean, yes, you got your linebackers and yeah, you got your managers and producers and things of that nature. But when it's all said and done, it's on you.
Got you. What would you say are some of the maybe a couple important lessons you learned coming out of East Palo Alto?
Oh yeah, number one, don't tell. That's the first thing. Don't tell. You understand me? If you feel like you gonna tell, stay in the house. Number two, know that PA only 2.5 square miles. You know what I mean? You can run the whole hood in a workout. So, but they're very, very important 2.5 square miles. You know what I mean? On one end, at the beginning you got Facebook. You feel me? You take university all the way to the end. You got Stanford. You feel me? It's really a $1 million spot for real. So it teaches you how to grind, how to go. You know what I mean? 24/7. Because otherwise, you'll just be content. You'll become complacent. You got a lot of people that say, "Oh, well, I'm a product of my environment." Don't get it twisted. I'm definitely a product of my environment, but I'm a better product of my environment, though. You feel me? Products can get better. You know what I'm saying? Over time, surely. Especially, you feel me? If you got the resources, you feel me? You got people that's behind you, that's backing you. You know what I mean? Or even if you just got a dog mentality. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can sit there and mope all day and not cane and this and that, and turn in and keep sweat and talk about how you wanna. You feel me? Or you can put on your Nikes and just do it. You know what I mean?
Got you. So you got an album out.
EP just dropped, you feel me? Mobbing in Tulum, you feel me? That shit on all platforms. That shit motherfucker going crazy too right now too. You know what I mean?
How many?
AMG Kidded was the first track. Of course, you know, It's a Lick on there. You feel me? Shout out West Oakland, Acorn. Y'all talking about one of Brody Shady Nate went in there and stepped on that. Funk Latin stepped on that. You understand me? You know, he the head of the DG. Yeah, you know, we definitely got some shit going. And of course, you know, 2 p.m. in Tulum, you feel me? That's my joint right there, you know what I mean? We north of 92K right now, so, you know, I need y'all to help me get that to 500K, you feel me? For sure, to go ahead and run that up.
We're north on 92,000?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's going up.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Heck yeah. So how many tracks are on the album?
5.
Okay, yeah. So we got a potent project. Who is the producer?
Believe it or not, I got a couple of them.
Okay.
You feel me? I got a couple of them. Shout out Hokar TY, you feel me? Out of Lithuania. Brody from the UK, you understand me? You got a lot of people, you know, don't get it twisted. We got a lot of dope producers here in the Bay, you feel me? But for me, I've always been the type of cat that I know, you know what I mean? Elsewhere, you feel me? There's a lot of people that get down, you feel me?
You
So
like to venture out.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I went ahead and crossed the pond, went over there, you know what I mean? Snatched that joint. DJ ID out of Hawaii. You feel me? He actually the producer of 2 p.m. in Tulum. You feel me? You know, and he fuck around in the Bay too. For real, for real. And then of course, Ann Beats. He the producer. Ann Beats 559. You feel me? He the producer of Fire in It. You know what I mean? Me and Cuzzo G Carter 1300. He the producer of Fire in It. But Hokar TY though, that's my boy. You feel me? He definitely. You know, It's a Lick, produced by him. AMG Kidded, produced by him. Pump Fake, featuring Shill Mack. You feel me? Shout out Fairfield, you understand me? Produced by him. Stepper.
Do you have any visuals out right now?
Definitely. You know what I mean? Moving around. Me, Young Smiles, G Carter 1300, that's out. 2 p.m. in Tulum, that's out. You know what I mean? Mobbin 2.0, me, Bird 2.4, Nikki 900, that's out. AMG Kidded actually was shot the other day. You know what I mean? I got some other things cooking up too, you feel me? So, you know, I'm getting ready to flood y'all with some visuals. Okay. A lot of people have been on me about that too, like, you know what I mean? They're like, Brad, you know, you got a lot of songs out, but you want more visuals. I'm like, I know. You definitely got to find your equal balance with this shit.
Definitely. How about, you know, do you have any tours or events coming up?
We got a show in Frisco at the DNA Lounge December 5th. Pull up. Tickets is on sale right now. You understand me? It's in my bio on IG. Mobbin Most Hated #2. You know what I'm talking about? Shortly after that, me and San Quinn, we may actually do something on the 27th at Fairfield. You know what I mean? I know I'll probably be me rocking with the Quinn lately. You feel me? It's a lot of shit going and cooking. You feel me? You know, PA and Frisco always fucked with it. You know what I mean? But now we're gonna do it the exotic way.
Is there any artists that you would like to work with?
Oh yeah, Def. It's crazy too, because we actually just rubbed shoulders not too long ago. Me and Lil Blood need to do something. You feel me? Me and Lil Blood need to do something. Me and Neff need to do something. T Grizzly. You know what I mean? Moneybag Yo. I got a couple on my list that I'm definitely gonna be tapping in with real soon.
I like your selection there, for sure. So I see you got a lot of business ventures going on, from magazines to exotic strains. Tell us about the business ventures you got that's kind of collaborating with your music career.
Well, of course, you know, I am the CEO of Mobbin Exotics LLC. You know, we definitely got some big things going on. I'm working on, you know, I'm trying to jump in every dispensary, you know what I mean, in the Bay, you know what I mean. Of course, you know, we need to start right here. And then, of course, everything else will go ahead and venture out. You know, you got your Colorados and, you know, everything in Detroit, Chicago, and whatnot. You feel me? You know, Burner got this, he got the whole world lit up right now, you feel me, behind Cookie. So, of course, I'm just trying to get my boxcar on that train and, you know, do my thing one time. As far as the magazine is definitely something that, you know, you got to take time with. You know, you got a lot of people that, you know, they may rush and, you know, put out some bullshit. You feel me? That's something that what we're going to do over here. So that'll be dropping next year. So, you know, I mean, we definitely just greasing the wheel with it. You know, you can submit photos right now. You know what I mean? All the info's all online. Yeah. This shit is definitely heating up for real, for real. It's actually kind of crazy because it be days where I'll be feeling like I'm not doing enough, and then it be days where it be like, damn, keep it real, I'm really overwhelmed. You know what I mean? Like on some hundred. So, you know, it works out though. I'd rather have a whole lot of shit to do than nothing to do.
Where can people find you online?
Well, of course, like I mentioned, you feel me? IG, Marvin Most Hated number 2, 2B's, you feel me? Twitter, Marvin101 underscore, you know what I mean? YouTube, official page of Marvin101. You know, Marvin101, no spaces. Everywhere, you just type it in, you know what I mean? You can hashtag it, you know what I mean? Everything, all that.
Is there any last words or shout outs that you would like to give before we end the interview?
Yeah, man, of course, you know, shout out the whole Bay Area, man, you feel me? And of course, you know, shout out all my fans, man, you feel me, near and far, you know what I mean? I get a lot of spins, you feel me, in different countries, you know what I mean? A lot of different states. For everybody that's supporting so far, you feel me, I appreciate you. For those that's not, I appreciate you too, you feel me? Because, you know, I need y'all, you feel me? I definitely need y'all as well. You know what I mean? Y'all definitely some of the fuel to the fire. Raise your kids. You feel me? Good grades. You know what I'm talking about? Don't snitch. You know what I mean? Stay away from them suckers. You know? Stand for something. Make sure that you stand for something, man. For real, for real.